Realistically, any chance of Manchester United getting top four have now gone, against a side who have been a bogey team for United over the last 2 seasons. Let's see how the game panned out on the whiteboard. A lot has been made of the merits of United's 4-4-2 or 4-2-2-2 system against Leicester, however you want to see it, but it's the recurring tactic of how Rangnick uses Fred that is making United predictable with the ball. Fred and McTominay will play as a double pivot without the ball, but when United have the ball, Fred pushes right up the pitch, leaving McTominay in this single pivot position. The problem this causes is, it empties United's midfield, leaving no central forward passing options into these pockets to break the opposition's forward defensive line. Consequently, United play the ball across the back line at a pedestrian pace, and either end up filtering the ball down the flanks, or switching the ball out to the other side. Both are easy to defend, because all Leicester's midfield had to do was slide across the field to prevent the wide overload. But with United's forward line completely detaching themselves from the back five, central progression was non-existent, making us predictable because the only way we could progress was down the flanks. Going to screenshots of the game, with Maguire on the ball, we can see how empty United's midfield is, and with no one in these pockets of spaces to break the forward defensive line, Maguire switches the ball out to Shaw, but we can see how easy it was for Maddison to get back to prevent the wide overload. With Pogba and Fernandes essentially playing as a double false nine, their playmaking tendencies to go looking for the ball left United without a forward focal point. This allowed Leicester's back four to push up and play with a higher line, and compress the space between the lines. Going to screenshots of the game, this is a great position for United. Leicester are playing with a high line with no pressure on the ball. But with Sancho offside, there is no forward passing option for Fred into this huge space. Elanga does his best to attack the space, but by the time Fred plays the pass, he runs offside. This next scenario epitomised the issues the double false nine system caused United. On the ball is Pogba, in this playmaking position, and Fernandes is on the far side, breaking from a midfield position. Consequently, we only have one player occupying the forward positions against 5 Leicester defenders. The devil's verdict is, I have been a big defender of Rangnick because he has inherited an impossible position, but I have to question his tactics in this game. Elanga played up front in pre-season against Brentford, scored a great goal and played really well in that position, so he could have played there in this game. But it says a lot about the attitude and performance of Rashford and Lingard not to bring them in with the players we have out. I actually respect the fact that Rangnick hasn't just thrown players in he doesn't trust because of injuries, but because of this, the situation at United is going to get worse before it starts to improve. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.